Hey everybody, it's episode 3 of season 3 of the Twilight Zone. This one is called The Shelter. Last time out we had a puzzle. Bit of a jigsaw puzzle. We were given some pieces. This plane. It lands normally. And then some things just don't add up, you know? Something about the passengers and their luggage isn't quite the way it should be. And the pilot is pretty shady too. Check out that one. This is the shelter. This is going to be about a shelter. Maybe a homeless shelter. Maybe, maybe just a tree sheltering somebody from the rain. I'm looking forward to getting into it. I hope you are too. Do you remember this one? I don't. I will in 30 minutes. It's a happy birthday episode. Hey, happy birthday, Doc. Doc Brown.
No birthday celebration is complete without an after-dinner speech.
Oh, jeez. Keep it short, please.
The honoring of Dr. William Stockton has taken care of not only us, but even our grandchildren.
And what about the hammering at all hours of the night?
Hammering?
The good doctor's bomb shelter.
Oh, that's what the bomb is coming.
The nocturnal hammering and all the rest of it.
They're laughing so much. They don't know what's about to come.
I'd like to conclude this way.
That'll probably be the best part of the speech.
Yeah, shut up.
You're a very beloved fellow, and rightly so.
Thank you.
The picture went out on the TV set.
Johnny, hold it. What did you say?
What is it, Tommy?
Turned to the Conrad station on the radio.
Something about a nuclear strike?
And then everything went completely blank.
Well, I think it's time. This is the emergency broadcast. Go to your bomb shelters.
4 minutes ago, the President of the United States made the following announcement. Radar evidence of unidentified flying objects flying due southeast.
UFOs.
We are declaring a state of yellow alert.
Okay.
That if you have a shelter already prepared, go there at once. Do not have a shelter. Use your
Marty.
food, water,
Doc and
and
Marty.
medicine. If you're in your home, go to your prepared shelters
Hey,
or to your basement.
Can we use your shelter? We don't have a shelter. Oh, aliens! Frickin' hell! Get to the shelter.
What you're about to watch
Hey,
is
Rod.
a nightmare. It is not meant to be prophetic. It need not happen.
And it hasn't yet. We're still good. No need for our shelters yet. Not for another 10 years.
I'm going to check the air filter down there. We'll get the rest of the stuff later.
Oh, the lights.
Looks like we're going to lose the power any minute now.
What else, Bob?
We got all the canned goods down, Paulie?
Canned goods, water, shotgun.
I don't know how long we'll have to stay down there.
10 years, 20.
Where do you keep the light bulbs?
Oh, on the top shelf here of this cupboard, Bill.
They're well prepared.
How much more time is there?
There's no telling, Grace, honey. You might have anywhere between 15 minutes and a half an hour.
Oh, crap. No time to get to the store.
Bringing it, Grace, I don't know for sure. I don't think anyone does.
At least we built our shelter, unlike our stupid friends.
There's no more water.
Doesn't make any difference anyhow. We've got enough water. You bring a jug with you, Gracie.
Just don't drop it. Be very careful going down this stairs. Jesus, the way she's holding this thing.
There's a small toolkit in the garage. Will you run out and get it?
Right.
See you,
I'll get
Paulie.
the rest of the water.
Close the door. Now we don't need as much water.
Grace,
You feeling okay, Grace?
now if it is a bomb, there's no assurance it'll land near us.
New York is only 40 miles away.
Yeah.
And New York's going to get it. We know that.
Yeah.
The poison, the radiation, the whole mess.
I told you we should have moved to Montana.
We've got food and water enough to last us for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Radiation will be gone by then.
We crawl out of here like gophers to tiptoe through all that rubble up
Mhm.
above. Bodies of our friends. Why is it so necessary to survive? What's the good of it?
What do you want to do?
Wouldn't it just be quicker if we just...
It's not bad of it.
Anything else you need from out here?
Think about Paulie. You know? Do you want him to die?
That's why we have to survive.
See?
That's the reason. He's only 12 years old, Grace.
Yeah, Grace. Come on. He could be king of the rubble.
Our previous announcement, we are in a state.
Oh, he wants in. You know, I don't have a shelter, and I was thinking maybe I could come in.
Jerry, you better get on home and get
Get
into your
home,
shelter.
Jerry.
into your basement.
We don't have any cellar, remember?
Well, you're screwed. Get out of here.
Can I bring Martha and the kids over here?
We don't have any protection at all.
Oh, Jerry.
Jerry, come on.
You can use our basement.
What about your shelter? We gotta get into a shelter.
Oh, careful the water, dude.
There's not near enough room or supplies or anything. It's designed for 3 people.
Gotta keep my family alive. We won't use any of your stuff.
Yeah, but if we let you in, then we'll have to leave Marty in, and...
Well, will you bring your own air?
Well, just give us a chance to
No,
bring the
no,
rope
no,
on.
no. But I built that for my family.
What about mine?
He's not getting a cake next year, this is for sure.
I'm not gonna do it, you understand, Bill? I'm not gonna do
The
it!
water! Oh, didn't break.
I kept telling you, Jerry. All of you get ready. Build a shelter.
You didn't listen to me.
But you didn't want to listen, Jerry. None of you wanted to listen.
Anybody here have a shelter? I don't.
It's got to be done!
Already in the shelter, Marty, I told you.
Marty!
In the shelter.
Doc, you gotta let me in.
He's got to let us in. Basement.
Look, we got a baby.
He's downstairs.
Yes,
In the shelter.
Doc!
Bill.
Please let us in.
There was a Simpsons episode about this. I think it's based off this episode. The Flanders have a shelter.
Marty, I would if I could.
He lets everybody in.
Do you
I don't know what this
understand?
guy's gonna do.
It's Marty.
I can't, Marty.
I feel sorry for you then, Bill. You probably will survive, but you'll have blood on your hands. You're supposed to help people!
He helped you all his life. What do you want him to sacrifice his family to help you now? Get out of here, Marty. Your stupid cake and... Look, on the plus side, you won't have to listen to any more speeches.
Get out of here, Marty!
Or what? You're gonna come out here to tell me to get out of here. I'm gonna put a giant boulder in front of your shelter if you don't let me in.
Jerry, ask him again.
Oh, they're all here.
Jerry, ask him again.
No, it'll land any minute.
You won't let anybody in. We ought to find one basement to go to work on that.
Yeah.
I can't talk. I sit around and wait for a bomb to drop.
You just go down to his basement and break down the door.
Frank, jeez. Frank has the right idea.
What would it do? I keep telling you, even if you break
Yeah,
down
there's
the
no
door,
room.
we can't all fit in that bomb shelter.
It saves the life of even one of my kids. I call that good reason.
Yeah, just put all the kids in. Could be like a whole Lord of the Flies thing afterwards.
Tell him to pick out one family. We'll draw lots or something.
Meaning yours, Marty, huh?
Anybody's, you know? Who knows could win that?
I've got a 3-month-old baby.
Is your baby any more precious than one of my kids?
At least they're arguing amongst themselves.
That's the way it is when the foreigners come over here.
What? What did you just say? Yeah,
Keep it up, we won't even need a bomb. You'll be able to slaughter each other.
exactly.
What are you doing out here?
Doc's got himself locked in that shelter down there.
I'm gonna break it open.
There and get him to open up that door.
Gonna
I don't care
burn
what
the whole
rest of
place
you think.
down.
That's the only thing left.
Let's do it right now.
Yeah, but if we break it open, we won't be able to close it again.
You got a bunch of your neighbors outside who want to stay alive.
Yeah?
Or you can just keep on doing what you're doing and we'll bust our way in there.
Bill, can you hear me? Hurry!
I got a blowtorch, Bill.
Business out here.
You're wasting your time.
Why don't we get some kind of battering ram?
A battering ram? What?
If we do that, we'll let all those people know that we have a shelter on our street.
Yeah, we can't tell anybody.
This isn't their street. This isn't their shelter.
Oh, this is our shelter. And on the next street, that's another country. Fools, you're insane, all of you.
Maybe you don't want to live, Jerry. Maybe you don't care.
No, Jerry has the right idea.
But you're acting like a mob, and a mob doesn't have any brains. You're proving it by what you're doing.
Yeah, Jerry.
We should stop and think a minute.
Okay, Marty.
Nobody cares what you think. You
Well, I care what Marty thinks.
think the first order of business is to get you out of here.
What the hell? He just sucker punched him.
Get that battering ram and break down that door. You've had your chance.
Someone sucker punched this guy. Poor Marty. Jerry's pretty good too.
Who are those people?
Those people are our neighbors.
Monsters. Is this Maple Street by any chance? Where do they come? What are they bringing? How are they going to get it in? You see, this is it's too long to fit through. Hey, the cake! Like, how do they twist it around corners and things? It's just a straight shot from the front door. This isn't going to work. Oh, it is! That door is really flimsy. This is what happens. You see, when people have life or death on the line, the shelter's useless now.
Remain tuned for an important message.
False alarm.
Lights.
Weather balloons, you know?
Repeat, there are no enemy missiles approaching.
Nothing.
The objects have been identified as satellites. They are harmless. We are in no danger.
I want
Repeat.
money to replace my door, please. And the cake. How many of them are going to remain friends after this? I'm sorry, Marty. I punched you. But You know, it was you or me.
I went off my rocker.
I'd do it again.
Well, yeah, I just went off my rocker.
I just never really liked you, Marty. You and your stupid wife.
We were all of us so scared, so confused. You can understand why we all blew our tops a little.
Jerry didn't.
We'll pay for the damages, Bill.
Thanks.
We'll take up a collection right away.
Thanks, Jerry.
We could have a block party tomorrow night. Or...
Get out of my house.
I told you we'd pay for the damages, Bill.
I wonder if any one of us has any idea what those damages really are. The kind of people we are, just underneath the skin. I mean all of us.
Even me.
Wild animals who put such a price on staying alive that they'll claw their neighbors to death just for the privilege.
Well, not Grace. Grace was like, hey, let's just get hit by the bomb. I wonder if how many people, after seeing this episode, went and started plans on their own shelters, especially in that era.
For civilization to survive, the human race has to remain civilized.
Ooh, Jerry was Grandpa Joe. Oh, that's where the other guy, one of the other guys I recognized, but I didn't know where he was from. He was from the Odyssey flight. He was one of the many people in that cockpit. That cockpit is smaller than the shelter. They could have just thrown loads of people in there. So that episode, The Shelter, was a tale of how life and death changes normal everyday. You think all these people are your friends? You know? You all share this common feeling of goodwill in peace times, in normal everyday life. But when things really get tight, when you have to choose who lives and who dies, friendships, relationships go completely out the window. When it comes to saving your child or saving somebody else's child, you know, your family versus their family, lots of battle lines and lots of decisions get made that seem horrific and horrible when peace returns and when normality comes back. Because these are decisions polite society never has to make, and if they do make them, they can no longer stay intact. I'm not sure what I would have done in that situation if I had a family and I had the shelter. These are big questions. One, put yourself in the shoes of Doc. You know, you got your family, you got your shelter. You're in there, you're safe, and people are coming knocking. Two, put yourself in, say, Marty's shoes. You've got your family, you've got kids, you don't have a shelter, you don't know what you're going to do, but your friend has a shelter. What do? You go there, right? I think you would at least plead for them to take the children and, hope for the best, I guess. Yeah, it poses difficult questions. It's a good episode that way. And I don't know how I would act in that sort of situation. You know, you'd like to think you're the noble person. Sure, take my place in the shelter. You know, love for the common man. You know, yeah, sure, everybody in. Yeah, I'll just be out here. I'll let you know when the bomb comes. You know, like Noah. Noah brings all the animals in and doesn't go in himself. He's like, yeah, sure, get on. Hey, see you later. I don't mean to like muddy things by bringing in The Simpsons, but it's funny in the Simpsons episode that Flanders knows that Homer is going to come knocking, so he built the shelter big enough for both of their families. Of course, then the whole town comes knocking, but it is funny that he thought ahead. You probably saw the Twilight Zone episode. He was like, gonna have to plan for this contingency. Yeah. I like that one. It was hard to watch. It was a good episode that was hard to watch, you know? The battering ram was probably the funniest part of it. Because that door just kind of melted under there. It was like made of paper or something. It's like, yay, we're through, yay. What was their plan, you know? Break the door down and then cover the hole up with furniture? You know? May as well just find a basement like Jerry was saying. You know, we can pool our resources and do something, make a fort or something. Yeah. It's all that stupid kid's fault. You know, they were having fun at the party. They were having cake. The kid comes out. Oh, there's bombs coming. Damn it, Tommy. His name is Paulie. But any kid that causes problems, I'm going to call Tommy. In future. So, the next one's called... You're going to be thinking about this one. The passerby. No. The passersby. Interesting. Dual. The passersby. Plural. Maybe something happens. And it's a commentary on the people who just pass by think somebody else will take care of it. You know? Yeah, next three are the passersby, a game of pool, the mirror. Ooh, the mirror. I like that one. We already had mirror image. With those evil mirror people. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a mirror episode. But the others are probably even better. So let's find out what the passersby are about next time. And you know, if you don't have a shelter, maybe you should think about maybe finding somebody who has one and, you know, get a battering ram. Just in case. See ya.